Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how can you be a more mannered person. I'm going to talk about some basic points that include some behavioral tips and etiquettes that you can follow to be a more mannered person in society. In present world, it is very necessary to learn the basic etiquettes, and these basic etiquettes, they make a major difference whenever you introduce yourself to some other person, wherever you are meeting someone for a job interview or anywhere in life. So whenever you are in a social situation or whenever you are in a society, so you have to be a mannered person. That includes following some basic etiquettes that can make you a better human being and a better person to be around with. So let's just talk about point by point about these 5 basic points. And if you follow these 5 points, they can actually make you a better person. So let's just talk about them point by point. First point is, it is a very basic thing, but it is very, very necessary, mind you. Please and thank you. Always, whenever you are in a situation, whenever you're talking with someone, always say please before asking something, and always say thank you when you get something. Very basic 2 words, but if you actually think about it, in the present society, these basic things are losing their importance, and you'll be surprised that these basic things make a hell lot of difference. Yes, they are actually what makes you a more interesting and a more fun person to be around with. People want to respect other person. See, whenever somebody respects you, then only he likes to be around you, then only he wants to talk to you, then only he wants your opinion. So to get respected by others, it's not a very big deal. You don't have to be a rocket scientist or a movie star to be respected by someone. To be respected by someone just requires basic etiquettes, which includes whenever you ask for something, or whenever you want to, you want a help of someone, whenever you want something from other person, always say please. This little word can actually, it in others' mind, whenever you say please or thank you, you might just think of it as a novelty act. You just have said it, it doesn't mean anything. But in the other person's mind, it increases a certain value of yours in their mind. They suddenly think about you as a, okay, he's a very cultured person. They will not say it. Oh, you said please, that's very good, yeah, very nice. They will not say it, but in their mind, your value will increase. Yes. Coming to a second point, which is a very crucial point in today's world, and many people are following it very badly, are phone etiquettes. Yes, mobile phones that are like very big part of our lives now. We are surrounded every time with our mobile phones, constantly checking it for notifications and whatever messages are we getting, whatever likes are we getting, comments are we getting. But we have forgotten the basic phone etiquettes. First of all, I'm going to talk about some basic phone etiquettes, and you should listen to them very carefully as they are very important. First of all, never talk on the phone while driving. Yes, whenever you're driving, obviously it's very dangerous, but also when you're with people and you're driving the car, and if you are using your phone while driving, it is dangerous for you and it is dangerous for others as well. So you should never talk on the phone while driving. Secondly, the most important point, it is whenever you're on the phone with someone, right? So never just hung up on them, like the call is still running, but you're talking to someone else who you just met physically. So you just met a person, but you are on a call. So just let them be without saying anything, and you're just talking to the other person. And vice versa. When you are talking to someone one-to-one, when you're meeting someone, Don't just ignore them and be on the phone. So this situation applies both the ways. Whenever you are on the phone with someone, don't just ignore them and talk to other person one to one. Whenever you're talking to someone one to one, don't just ignore them and talk on the phone. It is a very, very, very bad habit. And if you are following it, because many people are, you should definitely quit this habit because it is very bad social etiquette. Another thing with mobile phones is that usage of mobile phones is obviously very increasing. So on social media, on we have access to everyone's social media. So just don't comment anything. Like if you just a random thought pops in your mind and you're commenting on it. So always use your phone responsibly. Third point is, do not use slangs and informal words in your conversation. See, whenever you're talking with someone on phone or personally, don't use words that are very informal or slangs or cuss words. Obviously, you should not use cuss words, but all these informal words like I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. All these gonna and I wanna do that. All these gonna and wanna, these words, they actually decrease your intellectual integrity in the other person's mind. You should always be formal and point to point when you talk to someone. Don't be like that. I'm thinking of going there, but I don't know. See, these types of sentences, they make a very confused impression of yours in the other people's mind. That doesn't reflect as the person is a very confident personality. It reflects as it is a very confused and somehow a very annoying personality. Yeah, it goes out like that. So don't never use slangs or informal words in your conversation. Always use formal words. Always be on the point. Whatever you want to say, be on the point, to the point. Fourth point is, always be empathetic to others rather than just being self-centered. Yes. Whenever you're in a situation, whenever you encounter another person, you should always think about that this person has a background. This person has a history. This person might have experienced some very bad things, some very good things in his life that obviously I don't have. I don't have that experience. You should respect that. You should not just pass sweeping statements on anybody or sweeping judgments on the first impression that you see. See, first impression is, yes, it is a last impression, but it should be a last impression on your mind. You should not judge his personality. You always have to be caring toward others. This includes respecting elders, respecting senior citizens. Yes, giving seat to elderly, giving seat to if some is a pregnant woman. Yeah, you should always do that. But also along with that, you should be empathetic toward others. Care about other people's problems. Don't just ignore them. And my problem is very big, your problem is very small. Don't be like that. Respect other people's problems, their difficulties they're facing in their life, because everybody in this life is struggling with the same problems, one or the other. Yeah, everybody's life are the same with a few differences. So you should feel that this person has also experienced somewhat difficulties that I have experienced. The value or the nature of the difficulties might be different, but he is also a human being and I am also a human being, and you should treat everybody like that. Coming to the fifth and final point, which is give others their space and respect their privacy. In the world of social media and generally also, this point is very crucial. In the present world, we have a lot of ways to penetrate other people's privacy, and we constantly are doing that unknowingly. But you should always respect that. It is as simple as asking someone before posting their picture on a social media, before tagging them on their picture. It is as simple as that. But it includes basic points like reaching for the arm of someone. Many people have this habit that they grab arm of other people without, caring about what is the physical chemistry between us. Some people might not like that. And you should never over call someone. Yeah, if you called someone and they're not picking up, don't call again and again. Leave a message or leave a phone message, something like that, that I called you but you didn't pick up. And they will call back you whenever they're free. So you should do that. You should follow this basic etiquette and respect other people's privacy. Because when you respect other people's privacy, when you give them their space, they have that same feeling about you. They feel that a certain person is very matured. And that is the image you want to portray to someone. A very devil may care or a very, naive kind of image or unknowing kind of image that I might like that, a very casual kind of image. It's not very good to just portray that kind of image to someone. You should portray a confident and an empathetic image that I respect you, I respect your privacy, and you should have the same feeling towards me. And people will have that when you give them their space. So guys, let's just quickly recall all the 5 points that we talked about in this video. First point was always say please and thank you. Second point, phone etiquettes. Always follow the phone etiquette that we talked about in this video. Third point is don't use slangs and informal words in your conversation. Fourth point is be empathetic toward others. Don't be self-centered. Fifth and the final point that we discussed was give others their space and respect their privacy. So guys, this is it for this video. I hope you follow these etiquettes in your life and be a more mannered person and enhance your personality. Yes. So in a hope of a better tomorrow, good luck. Thank you for watching this video.